Emmanuel Acho's legacy formula. Championships won divided by teams played for.
What?
That is a whole player's legacy, chat.
I swear to God. Again, it's rage
Two
bait.
variables.
It's gonna cook you.
So
I'm
with that
sorry.
being
What did
said,
he say?
what did he go to school for? I'm sorry.
Math.
Scamming.
Hey, no cap. Analytics.
I'm sorry. He
Going to
went
school for math.
to Texas, the University of Texas. I just think, especially when we hear him talk, I'm really trying to avoid hearing him talk because he got a degree in sports management, and master's degree in sports psychology. I really just don't want to hear him talk because hearing him talk is going to make it worse. Championships won divided by teams played for equals legacy. All right, here we go. Steph Curry, rings 4, teams 1, 4. LeBron, rings 4, teams 3. That score is 1.3. KD is 2. And then teams is 5 asterisk, which is 0.4. Highest value is greatest.
Now, Chad, I understand that some of you may be like, okay, at least he might have hid the bad example. No, he actually then in the video, you don't have to play it, but he literally shows the flaws in like on screen. He's like unapologetic about it too. It's crazy.
So Bill Russell's number 1, right?
He said, this is the simplest and clearest formula to identify a player's legacy. But like anything, there's nuance. Players who are kicked out versus choose to leave or extenuating retirement / hometown circumstances. Every rule has exceptions. The legacy equation is no different. Let's just hear him.
You want to hear him?
Yeah,
That nigga counted the Supersonics and the Thunder as 2 teams, man.
I just want to hear him.
You want to hear him?
I just want to hear him. So here we go.
How many chips did you win? And how many teams did you have to play for to do it? That is your legacy.
That is the greatest, nerdiest take that you have ever had.
I have a very simple legacy formula. It's very simple. I was not great at math. You don't have to be for it. It's simple. Championships divided by teams you played for is how great your legacy. The higher the number on the far right column, the greater your legacy is. As you can see, Kobe Bryant, 5 chips, 1 team. Tim Duncan, 5 chips, 1 team. Steph Curry, 4 chips, 1 team. LeBron James, 4 chips, 3 teams. Obviously, notably left off there's Michael Jordan, but y'all get it. Y'all can do the math. The number of championships you win by the teams you play for, to me, is your legacy. Dirk Nowitzki, 1 championship, 1 team. But now KD, 2 championships, but he's been on 5 teams at this junction in time. Your legacy is dependent upon how many championships you win and how many teams did you have to play for to do it. The more you travel, the more you water down your legacy. Just because the current culture suggests that players move around ain't mean that's what it's supposed to be, because Jokic ain't moving around. Giannis ain't moving around. Steph ain't moving around. And outside of a forgettable year, not by Shai's own mention, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ain't moving around. Now to Shady's point, and Shady made a beautiful one. How can you fault KD for going to go get something, a championship? I'm not faulting him for going to go get it. I'm faulting him because he can't bring it to him. That's why he's going to go get it. You're only going to go get it because it won't come to you. Shai brought a championship to him. Giannis brought a championship to him. Jokic brought a championship to him. But because KD can't bring a championship to him, that's why he got to go get it. He got to go get it in Brooklyn, try to go get it in Phoenix. Now he's going to go get it in Houston. But if you could bring it to, if you could bring it to you, you wouldn't have to go get it. So I'm faulting KD, and I'm simply suggesting, not even faulting him, I'm suggesting his legacy is watered down. How many chips did you win? And how many teams did you have to play for to do it? That is your legacy.
So MJ's legacy is watered down because of the Wizards?
No. I'm glad you mentioned it, because if you guys notice Michael Jordan, you could do it yourself. Fine, I will. MJ, 6 rings, 2 teams. So score 3. That nigga just bar none. And hey, some people believe it, but bar none. Curry better. Kobe fucking stomps. Tim Duncan eviscerates. Bill Russell, out of there.
Him and Bird got the same legacy.
Him and Bird, same fucking points. It's just, ay, caramba.
Did he have Magic on there?
Do the math.
Do the math. That's all you got to do.
Do the math.
Notice Jordan's not there. You can do the math. You
So
know what it is.
What did KD say? Because he was in the reply.
I'm sorry. I was stuck.
I know that profile picture from anywhere.
Kevin Durant said, according to the great Kevin Durant's legacy formula that was created in the best labs at MIT, Emmanuel is the worst linebacker of all time. You sure you want to listen to this guy about greatness?
He just don't like that. I ain't gonna lie, he just don't like that.
I will say this.
Katie Cook.
There are people in the comment section, who's the best linebacker of all time? And they're actually having the conversation.
Ain't him.
I just So he's trying to tell me. Let's just say for whatever reason, at the end of Bill Russell's career, he hops on 3 different teams. So let's just say one of them was like, oh, he coached and he became a player coach.
I
Right.
like that you're doing that. I got a better example.
There was a little bit of I'm talking about the legitimate last 3 years of his career. Maybe there was an ownership possibility, and then
Bill Russell?
Bill Russell, and then
He was
somebody
the player coach.
No, but I'm just saying, like, let's
for
say
a different team.
Yeah, for
Okay,
a different team. Like, let's say he hops to the Knicks, and there's like, oh, player coach possibility, and the next one is like, oh, well, the Lakers have this executive position if Bill Russell, and then another team's like, oh, we got some ownership for you. Just got to play on the team for a little bit. That brings his score down because the literal last 3 years, non-competitive years by Bill Russell, the last 3 years.
This is the score Shaq, gangy.
Nah, he just don't put you on the
score
list.
Shaq, man.
He just don't put you on the list and then tell you, hey man, you know what the legacy is.
Do the math, brother.
Do the math.
Now, if he counters and say, you're being obtuse, Omar, I clearly said there's nuance.
Your glasses are big as hell, dog. What the fuck? If he says some shit like that, I would literally say, your glasses are big.
I just think it's rage bait, to be fair, but that's it.
He is really good at rage baiting.
He's fantastic.
I think it's rage.
We're making fun of it. He is fantastic.
He is the face of FS1 now. I don't know if y'all been tapped in.
That's the guy, yeah.
He might be. What the fuck?
Now his show literally, the Undisputed YouTube channel Sage with like millions of subscribers.
That's when it got changed to, right?
Yeah, they rebranded it to Emmanuel Acho Show, and it's honestly doing well.
Wow.
If LeBron, when LeBron left and came back, did he consider that the same team, or is that a new team? I'm not trying to make sense of this nigga.
I'm about to say, I don't.
Yeah, I think
he came back to Cleveland. 4. Like,
I think Emmanuel Acho.
He got damage multipliers now. Like
long story less long. We've got to get away from this conversation. Y'all let that boy nice people take over this conversation, and I'm actually kind of upset about it. Because they just be talking. They just talk. Oh my gosh. And people get away with it. Now, Lou Will a bucket. And somebody go back and look, and he averaged like 13 points across like 4 or 5 seasons. And shouts out to Lou Will. Like, I promise you, I'm not saying that to like disrespect you, but that's literally how they treat these people. Now, you know who we didn't want to guard in the playoffs? Jamal Crawford was liable to go off and never went off.
Wait, how do you feel about the Michael Beasley conversation then? Because I asked Damo this last week. Like, Michael Beasley has been getting hyped the fuck up lately. How do you feel about that conversation?
He's cool. When Michael Beasley gets on that mic and starts giving his basketball opinions, and people holding on to hold on now. Now, Bron don't want to guard Michael Beasley.
That is where people went. Melo don't want Mike Bees. That's where they went. Now, Kyrie did hop on the mic and kind of gassed it too. I don't want Michael Beasley.
But that's always been the rumor with Michael Beasley, and one-on-one with Lance Stevenson definitely added fuel to the fire. And then the big 3 shit is adding fuel to the fire. I want to see he played Joe Johnson. His team played Joe Johnson. I know. I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's great. But I know he called Joe Johnson out. Joe Johnson was like, hey man, you don't want these problems, and that money you talking is not big money, and basically shut it down. So I want to see that. But other than that, I'm not mad at it, man. The legend of Michael Beasley. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Yeah,
really
he's like the NBA version of Cam Reddish in college. So
he never lost except the Bam Adebayo one time.
I'm with it.
They said Joe Johnson, mad country. Let's keep it going, man. I don't have anything else to say for these guys. Also, the other guys that are doing big 3, go overseas. Oh my God, go overseas. Just
no, go to the big 3.
No, go overseas.
Stay safe, for the love
please.
of God.
I want to see Darius Miles in the big 3. Y'all got. Oh, I just graduated 4 years of college, brother. You are 23.
Okay, that's fair.
Montrezl Harrell in the big 3. I'm like, damn, he was in the league like 3 years ago. Chill.
That's the cutoff. Once you're out the league for 3 years, you can play for the big 3. That's actually in the rules.
I'm telling you, I thought the big 3 was gonna be Kevin McHale, versus uh versus
Robert
what,
Parrish.
Kevin Willis or something like that. Like,
Yeah, then you realize them niggas aren't keeping their bodies in the best shape. So
I
it
don't
might be
care
good
about
to get
that.
that
Yeah, he
pro
said,
play.
"Fuck that shit. I'm retired."
I don't care about that.
Facts.
That's not the. I want to
They
see.
let them coach.
Yeah, they still got it. You know, I go wake up on a Sunday morning, go to the parks and see the old men do their little fake cut throughs off the post up. They had a ball out here, and then people cut behind them, and they never pass it. Take one dribble and then throw up that bullshit hook. That's what I want to see. I do not want to
Yeah.
see Montrezl Harrell dunk on Dave Cowens.
That
I
was
think
my
it is
problem
only
with
31. That is tough.
That was my problem with Pat Bev trying to get into the mix with Jeff Teague and them. Like, this for the retired.
Okay, they're the
players.
same age.
Nah, I ain't got a problem with I
Um,
ain't got a problem with Pat Bev playing the ones. If you don't want to play a nigga, you ain't got to play the nigga. But I'll say maybe age gap the big three, age diff rather than 3-year league to league. But I ain't got too much of a problem with it, but a little bit. I don't know. I don't watch the shit, so I ain't gonna fake it.
Man, ain't no old nigga come out complaining about they spot on the big three got took by Perry Jones. No one's complaining.
Yeah, they just
Ice
stopped
Cube,
playing.
this is a business. You need niggas that's actually able to play. I don't know if you remember season 1 and 2 of the big three. Them old niggas could not play long. It was a lot of substitutions going on. Niggas couldn't get through the games. You need niggas that can run. So they got Isaiah Briscoe out there. They got fucking Frank Nitti out there. They got, it's older players. It's supposed to be a retired players league. Yeah, Frank Nitti in it.
I want to see John Concact.
Nigga, then go pull up to that gym we were at in Houston and go watch. Who was it?
Yeah,
You might be there.
the old boys. Hey, them old. Come here.
Who was the MVP of that league?
The jump shot is much longer nowadays. It's much more on the way
Daniel
down.
House gym. That's what it was. Daniel House was the MVP back
cocking
there.
the back like this.
Yeah, cocking it, and then it's on the way down. It's on the way. It's not on the way up. They release on. And it's a knuckleball, right? Because their elbow is mad.
No arc on it.
And they used to do the elbow move, but now that's what I want to see, man. I'm
a bunch of gillies out there.
Yeah,
that's what I just envision with that imagery.
Yeah, and then I want to see the one old player like, oh yeah, Doc's still in shape. Now we see Doc every day, but just
isn't that Katino Mobley? And he's still playing.
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
but there you go. There you go. Katino Mobley doing it, but that's really it. Jack don't want to. These guys you're talking about, they rather coach. They don't want to run.
Wow, they just got to push it back from 3 to like 5. That's my thing.
Sam Cassell still got it.
And then you find out Perry Jones is still in the big three. Isaiah Briscoe still in the big three. Like, Frank Nitti ain't never been in the NBA.